Actually, I don't know how to stop. Natural skating. Hi. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do tutorials. I forgot. Tutorials, vlogs. Let's start again. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where I do vlogs, tutorials and DIYs for knitting. So today I'm going to show you how to work these toe guards for your skates, and they have been really good at protecting from scuffs, but I already have scuffs on there because I already fell over beforehand, which is why I made these. But if you're a really good skater, then they are they just look really good. And good for you. Good for you if you're a good skater. Some of us need protection, alright? Just leave us alone. We'll get to working these. Ah! Let's go. So you'll need some yarn. I use Paintbox's Cotton Aran yarn here, and then I'm using 3.75mm needles here as well, which are US 5? Yep, US 5 needles. So gauge isn't super important here. You just need to be able to make it to obviously fit your roller skates. So to start, we're going to cast on using Judy's Magic Cast On. I won't get too much into detail about that. There's heaps of videos here on YouTube for that if you want. But you want to cast on 10 stitches on both needles. And so that counts as your first stitch. And now I'm going to, make sure there's 10. And then the next needle you work through the back of the stitch because of how the stitches are oriented, and this will be the only time you do that. So now you've technically worked one round, now you're going to work another round. So you're going to work these two needles, the stitches on these two needles once more. Alright, so that's sort of what it looks like. Now we're going to start increasing. So I'm going to knit one, and then increase. I'm going to make one right. So I'm going to pick up that and then just work across to one stitch before the end. And then you want to increase one left on this side. So I've just gone and done that. And then you work that last stitch, turn, and then you do the same on this needle. So you knit one, make one right, and then make one left. And now you just do one round of just working the stitches. So now we've bound off the amount of stitches we need there. So I made it even, I kept 4 here, and now we are just going to work flat around. We'll work our stitches around to here and then work them back and forth. So now I've worked back and forth a few times. You can see that's where we had the bind off, and then now I've just been working back and forth, and I'm on my 7th row now. So I'm going to work back around to here, and then we're going to join it again in the round. So I cast off 8 in the middle here, and now I'm going to cast on 8 again and join it up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to try it on the skate, and then we can see how it's looking. So I've just moved all my stitches from there to the end, and now I'm going to this part here, that's going to go over or underneath this toe guard. So I'm just going to see how it all looks, and then from here I can determine how much more I need to work. Alright, so I'm just going to show you guys here. So that's how it is, and it fits nicely under there, and I want to work up to here but a little further up as well, because the laces are going to hold this top part up, but I'm really quite happy with how this is turning out with covering the sides, because I need it to cover the sides here. So honestly, I think I just need to work another row or two, and then that's pretty much it, and then I'll bind off. so I've worked that round. Now I'm putting it back on because I'm going to just see where I'm going to put the holes so that I can put the laces through. So this is a very non-technical way of doing it. So now I'm going to start binding off the stitches that are going to go under that toe guard. And now you're going to work these front stitches. Now I'm going to work back one more row. So now I'm going to work my bind off. I'm going to do the Icelandic bind off because I think it'll be kind of cute because it's going to be showing on the top, but obviously you guys can do any bind off you want. You can just do a basic bind off. So I'm going to put on the skates now. So these are a few that I've done already that if you guys wanted to add colours or stripes or whatever, then you are more than welcome to. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so I'd love to see your stuff. Just tag me on Instagram, and if you liked this video, then please like and subscribe. So thank you. Bye guys.